What is up, guys? This is Ryan's18 on the Ryan's18 Forever channel, and my god, 10 out of 10 stars for Survivor Series, just because of The Rock, because, I bring it, man. We all bring it. We a team bring it. The last match was just amazing, especially the ending. Seeing The Rock do the people's elbow on The Miz, and everyone just going insane, and it's just like the good old days in the Attitude Era, and even after that, back in 2004. Can you believe it? 7 years since we haven't not seen The Rock wrestle, and that's shocking. But anyway, going to the pay-per-view, 10 out of 10 stars. There was no problems with any matches, except for I wanted to see John Morrison win the United States Championship match, and Big Show win the World Heavyweight Championship match, because they were both, I wouldn't say screwed for John Morrison, but Big Show was screwed. But anyway, at the beginning of the night, we have is the United States Championship match between Dolph Ziggler and John Morrison, and John Morrison did actually, I'm gonna steal the Rock's words, did bring it, and almost pull off with the victory. As he was about to go for Star Champagne, as he hit Star Champagne, Ziggler lifted up his legs, and he would land. Morrison would land on his neck, and he would capitalize with the zigzag, and then the 1, 2, 3. And during that match, there was a lot of "We Want Ryder" chants. Basically, there was a lot of different chants throughout the whole night. But Dolph Ziggler would win and retain the United States Championship. Sorry, guys, I can't talk because I'm just mind blown. Just mind blown from the pay-per-view. But then we have is let me see if I can recall. We have the Lumberjill match between Beth Phoenix and Eve. Just short and quick. Beth Phoenix did the glam slam from the top turnbuckle, really destroyed Eve Torres. Eve Torres was doing good in the match. Not really, the Lumberjills didn't really distract much, but whatever, Beth Phoenix is still your Divas champion. Then we have is Team Orton versus Team Barrett. This is a pretty good match. I wish Team Orton would have won, but sadly Team Barrett won. I'll just go through the eliminations. First elimination is Sin Cara botching, going up and over the ropes and missing Hunico and landing on his knee from botching, and he would be eliminated because he couldn't participate, and everyone was screaming again or chanting again, "We want Ryder," to take Sin Cara's place, but that wouldn't happen. Then we have is Mason Ryan being eliminated by Cody Rhodes with the Crossroads. Then we would have the elimination of who was it? Jack Swagger and by Randy Orton. The elimination of who else? The elimination of Hunico by Randy Orton with the RKO, as Hunico tried to do a crossbody, but was caught by the RKO. Kofi Kingston was taken out by Wade Barrett with a big boot. The Barrett barrage is still intact, so Wade Barrett might be in the ranks of being the next World Heavyweight Champion, so we never know. Then we have is a 3-on-1. You have one side Barrett, Rhodes, and Hunico. Hunico was eliminated by Orton, and then Orton would start starting to get upset and started going crazy like he always does, and tries to take out Cody Rhodes. He does the RKO, but then Wade Barrett would catch him with the Wasteland, and 1, 2, 3, Team Barrett is your winner. I thought Randy Orton was going to go for number 3, being the sole survivor in the traditional 5-on-5 tag team match, elimination tag team match. Then we would have is the World Heavyweight Championship match between Mark Henry and the Big Show. They announced that the ring was actually more secure. They put more beams underneath the ring. Made more steel underneath it. That way the ring wouldn't implode again like it did at Vengeance. Overall, this is a pretty good match. back and forth. We saw some arm drags from the Big Show. The Big Show going through the barricade. Um, Big Show almost hitting with a big knockout punch, but was low blowed by Mark Henry, and then you have Undertaker chants during that match. Daniel Bryan chants during that match. And Big Show would actually go off the top turnbuckle and do a diving elbow. That shocked basically everyone in the arena. It shocked me. But yeah. Um, he would get low blowed. It would be him winning by disqualification, considering that, of course, the title does not change hands. But Mark Henry would try to break the Big Show's ankle again. And Big Show moved away quickly, as quickly as he could, I should say. And would knock out Mark Henry, and then would leg drop Mark Henry with the chair on Mark Henry's ankle, and just destroy his ankle, and Mark Henry would be carried out of the arena. Then we have is the WWE Championship Match between Alberto Del Rio and CM Punk. Of course, in my prediction video, I was rooting for CM Punk. Del Rio did some pretty good reversals. He was basically dominating the match throughout the beginning, reversing like 3 or 4 GTSs. Every time CM Punk would call for it, he would reverse it. Del Rio tried to make CM Punk tap out with a cross arm breaker. But that didn't work. CM Punk made it to the ropes, and CM Punk would hit with the Anaconda Vice. And as Del Rio was clawing and trying to get out of the submission, Del Rio would tap, and CM Punk would be your new WWE Champion. So congratulations to the man who's the best in the world, CM Punk. He cheered, he celebrated in the crowd. And his special ring announcer was actually Howard Finkel. I forgot to mention the good old Howard Finkel, the Fink. Yeah. So CM Punk is your new WWE Champion. For all you guys that didn't see the pay-per-view, make sure you're watching this review. Then we would have the main event, the great one, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, The Rock, and his partner, the Fruity Pebble, the wannabe superhero of the WWE, John Cena, versus Awesome Truth, which consists of course, the Miz and R-Truth. How can I say this? Just seeing The Rock's entrance made me cry. Like, I legit cried. I mean, seeing The Rock wrestle after almost 7 years, and being that he wrestled at the exact same place, and that was at WrestleMania 20. I tell you the exact match: Rock and Sock Connection versus Evolution. Which, of course, the Rock and Sock Connection was consisted of The Rock and Mick Foley, and Evolution consisted of Ric Flair, Batista, and Randy Orton at the time. But anyway, The Rock just electrified. Cena would be basically dull, like wouldn't produce a lot of moves. Like, he did an attitude adjustment. It didn't really interest me because he basically took over the match because, well, I wouldn't say took over as in like he was in there the most than The Rock was, but The Rock, when he got tagged in, he just electrified everything. He started flipping everyone. It was just awesome. Then The Rock would rock bottom R-Truth, and then the Miz would try to attack The Rock, but The Rock would put him in the sharpshooter, and then spine buster, and then he would take off the elbow pad, throw it to the crowd like the good old days, and do the people's elbow, and would win the match. 1, 2, 3. The Rock with a pinfall and wins the match. Then after the match, The Rock would go celebrate with going up to the second rope and going like this to the people. Then he would see that John Cena was leaving, and he was like, "Where are you going?" and all that stuff. Like, he was mouthing it. He wasn't talking on the mic. And he's like, "Come in the ring, and I'll show you how to do it." And he's like, and he goes like this, and then he's like, why don't you do your pose? And so Cena went up to the second rope and did his fag ass thing, whatever that represents. Hustle, loyalty, respect. No one gives a shit, Cena. But The Rock would just I thought they were actually gonna shake hands or something, but John Cena was really getting in The Rock's face, and The Rock just rock bottom the John Cena, and John Cena would just roll out of the ring, and then The Rock would, for another 3 times, go up to the second rope and go like this, and yeah, that's basically it for the Survivor Series. So make sure you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, of course, up there. Let me know, did you enjoy seeing The Rock wrestle? I know all you guys did, but just let me know. Was it just electrifying? Did it surprise you? Did it, I don't know, just let me know what you guys think, you know, because at the end of the day, The Rock always brings it, and hopefully we get to see a whole lot of matches with The Rock in it, whether it be a tag team match or a singles match, because the next time we see The Rock will be in Miami, Florida, kicking John Cena's ass all over the Sun Life Stadium. So yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. Sorry I didn't make the intro. I was just too excited. I wanted to, you know, electrify you guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the pay-per-view, and I was recording Survivor Series, so I recorded the last match, so pretty soon, not pretty soon, maybe in a month, I'll upload the full match of the tag team match, which is The Rock and John Cena versus Awesome Truth, and The Rock's promo that he cut before the what was it, the Lumberjill match, or yeah, no, before the Team Barrett and Team Orton match. So yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. Sorry that it's almost like 12 minutes into the video, but peace and subscribe. Thanks.